Oh, look at this stranger. Spencer TV working on his 4020. Brand new, just out of the factory, because it's got a brand new seat. Getting some LED lights on it. Bucky's helping him do a bunch of work on it. Mustard and I are working on the planter. Big 4-wheel drive, drawbar 1770, center fill box planter. We're calling it Loch Ness because it's kind of like the Loch Ness Monster. You hear about it, but you never see it. A center fill 1770 with a drawbar. Putting clean sweeps on. We got all the left sides on. All our disc openers are adjusted. Gauge wheels are adjusted. So once we put the other side of these clean sweeps on, get all our air lines ran through the frame. That part will be done on the planter side. And then the mess begins of getting everything set up in the tractor. And all this while being managed by farm manager Esty. Right, Esty? Oh, you want belly scrub. Oh, look at you. Yes. Yes. Esteroni. She was naughty earlier today, though. We had to lock her up for a while. Her seed agronomist came with his dog. It wasn't going well. So she's kind of in timeout. But we'll forgive her. Well, Honey Badger just got back from his big dairy tour. He come back with a brand new middle coop seed corn hat. Look at that thing. It's got an American flag on it. Turn to your right. What's on the left? 75th anniversary, middle coop seed.
The cows just walk in, it cleans their udder, and then it starts milking them. And they go through about a, 7-8 minute milk cycle, and then they're done. And then another cow walks in there, and it's like the coolest thing I think I've ever seen.
Spencer's working on his greatest tractor of all time.
True that. I had 4 of them, I sold one. Mistake.
Yeah. Little update here on the 9430. Been slaving away on this thing the past few nights where I've been busy doing some minor field work and trucking stuff. Check it out. Here inside the cab, we've got a clean sweep, box mounted, hitch box, fold box. All of our wires are routed going down. It's about as good as we can get it. Got everything routed up. The only thing we really got to do left is get our monitors set up. We got to probably going to go dual monitor, one down low, one in the middle here. We're building some tank pressure for the clean sweeps. Gonna see if they'll work here. Make sure the hoses aren't getting pinched or nothing weird. Put them down. See if they're working. Look at that. That is sweet.
But until all the air gets equalized, they kind of move. They finally get together. That's pretty epic. Yeah, love that.
Obviously you can see the 9430 is hooked up on the planter, and this wasn't our original plan. We were gonna trade this in for a 9460 RT, and we tried to sell this outright and just got late in the game. No bites, had a couple bites, but nothing real serious. So we just decided to save the money this year, slap it on the planter, just let her buck. And with this drawbar hitch, there's actually, it seems more weight on the back than with like a 3-point. So I think it's actually with these bigger tires and the flotation with that hitch on the back there, I think it'll be good. Float it out a little bit. always a big debate about driving over where you're gonna plant, but I don't think they have a problem. Well, out on the farm here, digging some trees out. All this alfalfa is coming out, going all corn across this field next year, or this year yet. There's a couple trees out in the alfalfa field. There's one here, just got it dug out. Still got a mess of rocks and stuff to clean up. There's another tree on the other side of the field I gotta get. And then there's this. Big friggin' rock. Looks like a meteor. Look at this thing. Might need another couple set of hands to get this out of here. Like 3 men and a boy could probably lift this out, no problem. Not really sure what we're gonna do. But yeah, this is an absolute boulder. And this thing's taller than me. Not quite to the bottom of it. Oh, yeah. And I think there's another one out here too. We got a solution. Just like all of life problems, we're gonna dig a hole and bury them. Hopefully they never come out again, right? I'm assessing whether I need to go deeper. I'm pretty much as deep as the excavator can reach without building a stair step. I think I got some loose dirt to clear down there. At least want to get it 8 feet deep, but you gotta go deeper than you think, because the rock might not settle like you want it to. Always dig more than you think if you're burying something big like that.
Is that a big rock? Or is that a big rock? 9 feet across? Push it.
Oh yeah, buddy. Well, there she be. Time to cover her up and call it good. Got some other rocks and stuff we're gonna bury in there with it. Should be plenty deep. Guess we'll find out in the years to come. Good morning, Grand Central. Well, this is the new farm transportation device. Oh, it doesn't fit. Dang nabbit. So what I'm doing, I've got the 8400 way back there. It's hooked up to a tandem disc. I got about 15 acres to disc down that we're gonna seed to alfalfa. I'm gonna go do that this morning, and then this afternoon, I'm actually gonna spread manure. So it's gonna be a busy day. I need to go get some of them Pioneer or ISO tip adapters for the disc so I can fold the wings and lift it up. Here's the new addition all pretty much done. 60 by 60. It's gonna make a nice shop here in about a year or two, hopefully. A little sour, but it's good. It's fresh. That time of year, you know, it's called pre-spring, you know, where you're doing some dirt work and waterway work. It's nice enough to do this kind of stuff, but it's not quite fit to plant just yet. But it's a very short window. By the time the weather gets decent enough to work outside, all the snow's melted off, the frost out of the ground, to then all of a sudden it's go time. 75, 80 degrees, 50 degree soil temps. it's a very short window, so you gotta try to take advantage of it. But luckily didn't have too much on the slate for pre-spring this year, just a few little projects, so it hasn't been too bad. There's the disc, Old International, it's at 27 foot, I think. Today is Saturday. Spent most of this last week just trucking. Devan's put some smoke on, Chief put a little smoke on, working on the planter. Finally about got that thing buttoned up, but we gotta work on the other planter yet. Get that thing just buttoned up. Devan dug some rocks out of a field and some trees, so it's gonna get all planted. Some alfalfa's coming out. Gonna be here before we know it. Today's April 8th. I would say maybe late next week. It's gonna be rolling. I aired all the tires up to the same pressures. I don't know what they're supposed to be at, but it'll work for what we're gonna do. Took the hammer strap off so we're not flopping all around. Ready to buck. Woo! We're farming. We're farming. Over here on the main piece now, striping it. There's the little piece right over there. There's a little draw right there that's wet. Stay out of there. There's probably two acres right there. There's a little, probably an acre across another little draw over there. And then this main part's probably about 12 acres or so. Working up pretty good. After I'm done, we'll bring the VT over here, run over it once, maybe twice, see what it looks like. And then we got another neighbor who's got a nice drill. He's gonna come drill in some oats and alfalfa. And hopefully by midsummer, we'll be able to get one cut off of it. And then maybe we can do one more early fall. Try to get 2 cuts off of it. I don't know if you can get 2 cuts off of new seeding alfalfa. Gonna find out. Of course, being a lazy Gen Z farmer, I got the auto steer rolling. My grandpa would be looking down at me saying, "Boy, you don't know how good you got it. I'd have done that back in the open station cab, my 40/20, the 10-foot disc. Took me all day." You're right. Times have changed. Now, if all we had was a 40/20 and a 10-foot disc, you know darn well I'd be doing it with that. But this is just the situation that we're in. So that's what we're doing. Weather's finally shaping up, getting nice out, getting some waterway work done. Currently doing something a little out of the ordinary. Putting a hydroson in a hay field. What the heck is going on here? This alfalfa field is coming out this year, and this entire field's going to corn. So we had to get some nitrogen out here, so we're applying some anhydrous. Debated if we were gonna work it up before or not. The alfalfa's just starting to get green. It's not super tall and bushy yet because it's really early in the spring. So we're like, let's just take the anhydrous bar out there and see how it goes. And if it works, it works. If not, we'll work it up. And so far, so good. It's pulling a little tougher, obviously, because I'm not ground that's been worked for several years, but it's doing just fine. Nothing's really bunching up on the knives or anything. Nice and smooth. Now you can see alfalfa's just starting to green up. We got dead stuff out there from last year. Neighbors are probably wonder what the heck we're doing, putting hydrous out on a hayfield. But yeah, we're doing it, and it's working so far, knock on wood. Not done yet. Here we are back in the 8400 doing a different job this afternoon. Good old manure spreading. There's high roller, 4440. Loading it up. Look at the pile over the winter. Hey, thank you cows. Thank you for the fertilizer. Appreciate all your hard work over the winter. You're gonna have to start calling the 8400 odd job, because that's all it does is a bunch of odd jobs. I remember when my dad and my uncle first got this tractor, it literally was for odd jobs. Bean rolling, anhydrous, planting mail row. Now we're spreading manure, hooking up the disc, put the batwing mower on it, planted with it. Run a grain cart with it. It literally does everything. It's like a utility row crop farm tractor. Well, that was some slimy stuff that just went in. That was some real greasy stuff that just went in. You missed it. Fertile. Laner Bainer. I got Laner with me. He's gonna go for a ride. Lane, hey, what do you think, buddy? Oh, hey, what do you think, buddy? We're going right across the road, buddy. Yeah, you come over here all the time. This ain't nothing new for you. Ain't that right, little buddy? Come out. It's me again, lazy Gen Z farmer, using auto steer to put manure on. Woo! Beautiful. Beautiful. Manure. Little Larry and her mom putting the old farm utility vehicle to work. Lane, are you ready to get out? You ready to get out? Okay. Okay, thinks he wants back up here now. Try to carry him down, you big baby. Okay. Okay. You just gotta show them how to do it once, and then they just do it. What are you doing, buddy? Are you gonna come out by yourself or not? Come on. What in tarnations is going on here? That is a manure spreader, slinger. Oh my gosh, it almost hits me here, sitting almost 9 feet away. Got a big 300 bushel culver. Gotta love it. That right there. An ice chunk. 60 degrees out. And there's still ice chunks under all the manure. Making progress. Spencer TV is taking his Herb Dickett, owner of their combine, Hilbert, home to Colo, Iowa today. He's taking her, leaving Area 21, picking up a disc on the way. I mean, how cool is that? How cool is this? Got his lights working, look at that. Yeah, right out of Area 21. Here he goes. He's so jacked. His first tractor. Give him a thumbs up. All right, here we go.